And if you couldn't tell by Super Bowl 57, sports will rally us together no matter the team, and Huntsville has become a hot spot for sports championship games, attracting fans from near and far. Here's the kind of growth you'll see this year.
We always say sports builds community. And we love sports because it brings our citizens together, but not only does it do that, but it brings tremendous economic impact to the city of Huntsville.
Mark Russell, Executive Director for the Huntsville Sports Commission, revealed in the annual report $31 million in economic impact in Huntsville for 16 different championship events with 9 different sports.
If you think about it, when people come into our town, what do? They stay at hotels, they eat at our restaurants. That brings a lot of tax money into the town, and that's what we use to build these facilities.
City of Huntsville Manager John Hamilton, who oversees those facilities, says the city isn't limited to the field or the court.
There's a skateboard facility that is designed, will be able to host some very significant events, and skateboarding is now an Olympic sport. And so when you see something like the NCAA bring in a sport or the Olympics bring in a sport, there's automatically going to begin growing at the youth level and the teenage level and on up into adults.
And don't forget about soccer either. Here at John Hunt Park at the championship complex, it will double in size from 2 natural grass fields to 2 artificial turf fields for lacrosse teams. And from the field to the sand at the volleyball complex to the courts at the Alabama A&M Event Center, sports is in every corner of Huntsville. But don't forget the ice.
You know, what comes in 2025, 24, and 25 is expansion of the Iceplex to get a 3rd sheet of ice, because the demand for hockey, figure skating, and curling, believe it or not, curling has really grown, and we need another sheet of ice in order to accommodate that. We could stand to have that 3rd sheet of ice right now, but again, we've got to make sure that we're prudent with the money, that we can actually execute those things.
So actually, we have two pieces of ice now, 2 rinks. Going to add 1 more rink and then 1 rink that's dedicated to curling. We're getting to be a great site for curling. We've got a great local community. We're bidding on U.S. curling, big events, and we think we'll start winning those.
But in order to make this an event, the fans have to be there.
What we're trying to do is encourage our citizens to come out to these great events. Many of our events are free, and we want to have big crowds, and that will help us recruit more tournaments if we show up and support these events. And even more big news, the American Volleyball Coaches Association chose Huntsville to host the Fall Collegiate Championships for the next 2 years. In addition, the Spring Beach Volleyball Championships will be held in the city at John Hunt Park.